What's going on, everybody? Dogg, Anti-Imperial to chill here. I know I'm usually excited when I come on and everything, but like, man, if you guys hear like in the background, if you guys hear fireworks, you already know that it's the New Year era right now. But unfortunately, we have sad news. I don't know if a lot of you guys heard, especially over there in the United States, but Betty White, the Golden Girl, the last Golden Girl, has passed away. I was actually talking just a little while ago with the one and only Superstar 617. I have her on the phone. Look, you guys see the phone? Say hi, Superstar.
Hi, everybody.
All right, I don't know if y'all can hear her, but she's on the phone. She said hi. She said hi, everybody. She's gonna listen in for a little while. We were talking, and I was starting up the recording, and I was asking her. I said, "Hey, I said, do you want to hang up, or do you just want to be on while I'm on the recording?" And she was like, "Well, I'll just be on for a little while." You know what I'm saying? So we're happy to have Superstar 617 with us, but she's just gonna be chilling. So she's here, y'all. She's here with us, and she's listening. She's here with us. Don't think she's not. But as you see right here, the and Superstar, you know we love you, sister. You already know. And so, and if you see right here, you guys, it says that this article right here says friends, co-stars pay tribute to national treasure Betty White, and the first line, and it says the word golden, according to dictionary.com, is an adjective, is also synonymous with legendary Hollywood actress Betty White. In my opinion, that's what she was. You know, she was golden and she was a national treasure. And I think a lot of people don't realize that. And with her dying, for the United States time zone, the day, the day before New Year's Day, like New Year's Eve, which is the 31st right now over there, December 31st is that night that they're going into when this news is kind of coming down, I think a few hours ago. But what's interesting about this is that a lot of people don't realize just how old, Betty White was. She was about to be 100 years old. She was 99 years old, you guys. And even more than that, and kind of what was attached to that, and where I'm going with this is, and you guys see I have a bunch of images up right here, but where I'm going with this is that she comes from a time period being 99 years old, 99 years old, right? And I think she would have been 100 like a few weeks from now, I think the report said. But she comes from a time period where for Caucasian Americans, for white Americans, in the time period she grew up in, it was okay for them to be racist. It was okay for them to be overtly racist. It was okay for them to be openly racist. But she fought against racism. And it just kind of shows you like why every time we saw her, no matter how old she was, it seems like she was full of life. No matter how old she was, every time we saw her, she had a smile on her face. She was kind to everybody, no matter who you were, no matter what color you were. And for her to be able to grow up in a time period that was so racist throughout US history, and to not be racist herself when she could have easily been so. She could have easily just said, you know what, people around me are racist, some of my family members might be racist, and it's just easy for me to fall into that era, easy for me to just fall into that kind of like that style of how things used to be, that energy, right? That vibe of just racism that used to be around back then when she was young. But she didn't do that. Right? She stayed true to herself. She stayed true to what her heart was. And you saw just like how beautiful her heart was when you saw her smile, when you saw her around everybody. I mean, look at these pictures. Look at this one right here. Look how young she looks. I think we forget, right? When you see this picture right here, you're looking at it, you're like, man, this looks like a picture from like the 1930s or something, right? So, and we forget just how old she was, you guys, just how long she lived, where she had images like this, right? She comes from this era. She comes from this time period so long ago. But yet, look at this black and white picture of her. Look at that. You look at a picture like this black and white image that's up right now. You look at an image like this, and you think to yourself, like, man, people that used to take pictures like this don't even exist anymore. Right? These old black and white pictures. Because everybody else you see in like these old black and white Hollywood pictures, like the Katharine Hepburns and all of them, they're all gone, right? So she's kind of like the end of an era, not only in like the historical sense right here is where we look at these type of images that we used to see a long time ago, but she's also the end of an era because she's the last Golden Girl. She was the last one left. And I know everybody loves the song, right? Everybody loves the song. Where's the song at? Let's go to the song real quick. Everybody loves the song. It brings back so many memories for all of us. So that's all I really want to say. And just personally, before we get to that, I do want to say that this is something that kind of like, you know, sticks out to me and kind of like hits me a little bit, just because years ago, I ran into Miss Betty White when I was in California at a couple of events out there. It was over like maybe a 4-year span, maybe a 3-year span. I ran into her at one Hollywood event. It was like a party. And then like a few years later, 3 years later, I ran into her again at another Hollywood event. A party, it was a party. I'm not part of like official Hollywood. I was doing some music out there for us, for a couple of individuals who were doing things, and I was doing music for a movie out there also. But and I ran into her and she didn't know me at all, any of the times. And she was so nice to me. She like even sat there and spoke to me for like 2-3 minutes. And even though, like I said, she was older, her mind, everything was intact. When I saw her the second time, she was like, oh, there's my friend with the braids, right? Everybody always sees I have the 2 braids, right? She's like, oh, there's my friend with the braids. And so she was always kind, always nice to me. She didn't look at me like, oh, you're a nobody. You're not a big Hollywood actor. You're not a big time celebrity out here. Like, I'm not going to talk to you. She treated me like she knew me for 50 years. And I'll never forget that. And you know, my mom said, I remember when I was young, my mom said this one thing, and she said, you know, Omar, you guys, that's where O-Dog comes from. My first name is Omar. She said, you know, Omar, she said, you'll start to realize that, you know, you're getting older and older and older when not only do you find that your friends you went to high school start to pass away, but even more importantly, you'll find that singers and celebrities and actors and actresses that you grew up watching or you grew up knowing, when they start to pass away, right? And so, you know, me growing up, you know, I had the Michael Jacksons and the Princes, and they're all gone now. Everybody's starting to pass away, you guys. And, you know, I remember with Betty White and the Golden Girls, just like the song and things like that. And she's, like I said, she was the last one. They don't exist anymore. They're not here anymore. So we're going to end it like this. First, we're going to play the original song real quick, and then, you know, we're going to do that gospel remix that you guys love, and then we'll end it like that. Hopefully, you guys hear all the fireworks in the background. So this is kind of like, you know, Miss Betty White. You know, she passed away. You know, in this new year kind of like era going on. We're over there in the US, you guys are transitioning from, you know, New Year's Eve to New Year's Day. Over here, we're already in New Year's Day. But, you know, it's a good thing. So it's a day of kind of celebration, but sadness at the same time. And it's just kind of like, you know, it's kind of interesting that she passed away weeks before her 100th year birthday. And, you know, right before New Year's kind of hit for you guys over there. So, all right, so let's get into this, you guys. O-Dog Anti-Imperial to chill. It's a sad situation, but, you know, we're kind of here celebrating her life and like her legacy of just being who she was, and inclusive and accepting of everybody, no matter what the color of their skin was. All right.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, you invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend.
that's a tune that we all know so dearly. And there's actually so much to that song. And there's so much going on. And you guys know I love music. You guys know I make music. So I hear so much in that song. But that's for another video. This is in my mind. But I think I might do it inside the music one day and kind of break down, like, you know what I'm saying, like the harmony and what's going on in that song as far as like the instrumentation of it. But that's the one that we all grew up knowing and loving. But you guys know a few years ago, there was that gospel remix that you guys all know and love. So I know I gotta play that, because if I get off here and don't play the gospel remix, y'all gonna send me hate letters, and I don't I want y'all to continue to love me. So we're gonna play that one. Here we go.
Thank you for being a friend.
Oh, yeah.
Travel down the road and back again.
Hey, so we started from the bottom, now we're here, girl.
It's true.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and a confidant.
This is my part right here. Ooh, divided everyone.
Everyone you knew.
New. The biggest gift, the biggest. Thank you for being my friend. Yeah.
So man, I just wanted to say, man, that was for you guys. That I put a little smile on your face. I just want to say thank you guys for everything. I appreciate it. I love you guys. Rest in peace, Betty White. You guys check out these videos right here. If you get a chance, check out these videos, these 2 videos right here. You guys take care. Have a great night or great day, depending on where you are in the world. Happy New Year to everybody. You guys know I love you guys. All right, take care. Bye-bye.